done it, my friend. See how many trees we get at the end of the day here,
it'll be taking donations, as we should, for the Endless Mile Project. Get those trees and those tags planted. You don't plant trees for announcers who have called sub 4-minute miles?
You would have a lot, Paul. You would have a lot. You would have your own forest.
I would have my own. I'd actually do shrubbery.
Shrubbery.
Yeah. I'll be the shrubbery that surrounds the.
That would be cool.
The Endless Mile.
Not blackberry bushes. Shrubbery.
Shrubbery. Well, a lot of Washington singlets there. What a deep, deep middle distance racing corps that Andy Powell's assembled up in Seattle. A lot of transfers, too. A lot of people come in because maybe it's not just what's in the water at Puget Sound, but what is in the water on campus, as Andy Powell has definitely turned this into a kind of a champion mentality in distance running.
Yeah, especially that middle distance. He has just built a program that turns out great milers. And we'll probably see a few of those in our later sections, ones that have come through the program and have done big things on the world level. You can just see already just these shoulder-to-shoulder starts. Everybody trying to fight for their position.
Justin O'Toole is going to be our pace setter here as he moves out in front.
Ooh.
Hip number 13, and we're going to call him back. What a disastrous start.
And you can almost see that on the line, everybody fighting. You almost could do this like, hey, I'm going to take the back seat here. I'm going to let people get settled, and then I'm going to come through when we get to the backstretch. But you can just see people fighting for that position.
I mean, there's no room there.
I like what the young brother did there, where he kind of holds his shoulder out, protects his space. You see that at a more high, like a professional level, where everybody wants to protect their space. That was a good little crafty move for the young brother.
Looks like Acer Iverson and Will Smith were the two to go down from Washington and Gonzaga. And now everyone coming back to the line, and Andy Powell there, middle of the picture. And
stern warnings.
Guys, listen.
Seriously.
We're all here to run.
From the peanut gallery.
You see Pat Tyson with his arms crossed there in the background, too, the legendary coach at Gonzaga. And he says, all right, we got him off, and we got him running. And that's the way it should be here. So rinse and repeat. Restart is successful. O'Toole is out in front, and the strides begin to elongate. Thomas Boyden ran a solid 3K on Friday night. Back for some more on this oval at Dempsey. He settles in second position. And then Hammond, who's one of those transfers I talked about, transferred from Cornell for the Washington Huskies, back there in third. Here's Powell barking the instructions for O'Toole. He's scheduled to take him through 1,000 meters in 2:27.
That's good running. 2:27, that's good running.
Again, the record for the most sub 4-minute performances at Dempsey in a single meet, 15, set at Miles City a year ago. Dempsey facility record set a year ago. Luke Hauser ran 3:51.73, and we've got two down already here after the third section. So expect these guys to attack en masse to that sub 4-minute performance. And you look at some of these guys like Leo Young, 4:00.77, his lifetime best. Got 4:02 for Eric Gibson in this race. Only, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these guys have sub 4 under their belt in their career. And this is the day to do it on this track at Dempsey. O'Toole, 58.5 in the opening 440.
That'll help. I think it's getting out. You got to be aggressive. You got to put yourself in it. When you're a little reluctant, you're on that 60, and maybe that lined him up to run that 3:59.9. But really, to get after, you got to be aggressive. You know there's going to be a little slump as the pacer drops out. You kind of got to build that into your plan a little bit and just keep the train going.
1:59.1 at the halfway mark.
Perfect.
Coaches seemed happy on the backstretch too. That's kind of one of the unique features of these indoor circuits as well. Those coaches should, in a championship race, never be that close to the action. And you see Powell there. He's got lots of coaching to do here as he's got all kinds of Washington jerseys here, including the pace setter O'Toole, as they work through now with less than 2 laps to run. And O'Toole's going to work his way to the outside. Boyden now is going to take the lead. And O'Toole now turning himself into a cheerleader there along with Quintana on that backstretch. Lap and a half to go.
Yeah, I like these top 3 here. Just kind of smooth, easy. They've found their footing all the way through. We'll see if Boyden can bring them all the way home.
2:58.9. They're right on that sub-4 pace as they wind it up for this final lap of the race. Boyden, what does he have in the legs after running that 3K last night? As he has in tow Hammond there in second.
Let's see if they can keep this rolling.
Milner of Portland. Cole Lindhurst now to the outside, and he makes the move to the lead.
And he looks comfortable.
Lindhurst, the transfer from Texas. Lifetime best of 4:04.
Blowing this out the water.
And here comes the adds to the sub-4 minute list. And Lindhurst is going to be the first and easily under it. Look at that running clock. We're going to have a host of those folks under it. 3:55.04 for Cole Lindhurst. Milner, who had done a sub-4, gets his fastest ever in 3:56.90. Boyden now a sub-4 minute performer. Cole Sprout now a sub-4 minute. Hammond 3:58.15. Iverson 3:58. Diamond 3:58. Jenkins 3:58. And we're now down to 10th and Eric Gibson. 10 guys go under 4 minutes. And this is not even our fastest race.
Not even our fastest.